I got the results and I'm healthy and I'm happy. I live free life from sickness and medicine. And I'm proud of this. And this understanding and feeling this, it's more than science and research. I don't need anyone to prove me if medical medium works. I have proof. I'm a proof here. I'm sitting here and I'm happy where I am.
Hi everyone, for today's video I have invited someone who has a lot of experience with medical medium information and someone I have gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge from. And please let us know what is your name and where you are tuning in from.
Hi everyone, my name is Anya. I live in Miami and here I'm applying my medical medium information fully.
Amazing. Please let us know for how many years have you been doing this lifestyle? What are your wins? What changed? How were you feeling before you found this lifestyle? And why did you decide to actually try it?
I have been following medical medium lifestyle for 7 years and I got a lot of great results in terms of my health. So first, I forgot about brain fog. I forgot about heavy head. I forgot about thinning my hair. I forgot about eczema. I had some form of eczema that nobody could see, but I knew it was there. It was in a private area. So it means I cannot show before and after, but I know it was there and it's gone completely. So I forgot about my PCOS. So before I turned medical medium lifestyle, so I was diagnosed with PCOS and I was really shocked because at that time I was vegan for a few years and I really didn't drink alcohol. I slept well and I had great environment, so zero stress, everything was beautiful, lovely. And I was shocked how me, very person who doesn't stress, who doesn't have any issues in life, how can I have PCOS? When I went to doctors, so they did some ultrasound and they saw, oh, PCOS, and now we're gonna give you, how you call this, contraceptive pills?
Yeah, pills. Yeah.
So I was on pills for 8 years and I gave up on them. And then my cycle became messy. And then I went to the doctors, they checked and they saw, oh, PCOS, now we need to get you back on contraceptive pills. I'm thinking, what do you mean? I got off a year and a half ago. Why do I need to get back? It's the only way how we fix it, but you don't fix it. So it means I was fighting with them like this and like that. And they saying there is no any other way. It cannot be cured. I'm saying, how about the eating habits? It doesn't affect. So at that time I wasn't on medical medium. So it was 2018. I didn't know anything about medical medium. And I was so pissed how doctors couldn't give me any information about what's happening with me. And I went to endocrinologist and this lady, fat, sitting there explaining me that now I need to take metformin, like diabetic pills. And then I understood they have zero knowledge about health, zero. You know, before I also came with brain fog and heavy head, asking what's going on, la la la, and they telling me, so all blood work is amazing, all good, so maybe you need to rest more, maybe you need to eat better, maybe you need to drink more water. I'm saying, what do you think? I've been doing this all my life, and you're telling me I need to do it more? How more? Where is the more? Where is enough? And I was very pissed because they couldn't give me any answers. And when I became vegan, I also I improved my health a lot, but I think only because I intuitively used medical medium tools. Like I removed fats from my breakfast. I ate a lot of bananas, a lot of dates, and I was teaching myself eating more greens, leafy greens. So it means intuitively I was into like medical medium, but of course I missed a lot, like snacks. So I didn't know that we need to snack every 2 hours. I didn't know how much water we need to drink. That should be all life water, not just regular water. So it means I had some missing points, but in general, so when I found medical medium information, I didn't even hesitate even 1 second because a lot of things made sense to me. I didn't care where this information came from because I didn't even think about it. So because I've been drinking celery juice, like lemon water, eating apples, bananas, smoothies, all beautiful and lovely. I can do right now potatoes. And I realized it works so well. So, and after half a year, I understood there is nothing better can be. And I start digging deeper and deeper to understand this methodology. So how to apply like as a system, not just like knowledge over there, over here. So I wanted to make it like whole system.
Yes, amazing. And you saw healing, right? After you started to intuitively trust the information, you're not doubting, because like what I'm seeing, there's a lot of people who suffer, but as soon as they see where this information is coming from, they really start doubting. They're like, well, I don't think it's going to work. Like, this sounds, where's the science? Give me the study. And when I hear like, give me the study, in my head, like all the studies are so paid for, right? Like all the coffee studies, that coffee has antioxidants, it's so good for you. Like all the studies that are over there, most of them are paid by other companies that have a lot of interest in this type of positive result of a study, right? What do you think? It's the best to just go ahead and implement the tools and see how it works for you, because it's so personalized, right? The methodology is so unique to every single person, right?
That's true, but the only thing, nobody can make you believe or convince you to believe. If you don't like information, if you don't want to try, I mean, go be sick. Nobody cares. Honestly, nobody cares that you sick or not. But honestly, only you care. But seeing so many results on medical medium page, Instagram, on other experts pages in Instagram. So in general, in the media field. So you see how many people heal from applying correctly medical medium information, from cancer, from eczema, from fibromyalgia, from all kinds of disease. And for me, I don't care if it's science-based or something else based information, because by the end of the day, we want results. We want to be healthy, we want to be energetic, we want to have our teeth in our mouth, we want to have our hair on our head, we want to wake up and feel like, oh my God, I'm alive, I breathe and I walk and nothing hurts, right? But science doesn't have guarantee that you're gonna have all these things. Right now, I'm in Miami getting my master's degree in public health administration with concentration in functional nutrition. Yes. So these people, these studies, and these doctors who teaching me, they still on the page that fermented food is healthy. I'm thinking, seriously, if you have any gut issues, eat this, and they don't really care much. But honestly, the science and research, they don't care much about additives in our foods. So it doesn't matter, natural flavors, citric acid, or any gums, they don't care. They support it's healthy. I mean, it's not harmful, not healthy, but not harmful. But there's no any amount of toxins that are not harmful and healthy. What the health benefits of natural flavors? What the health benefits of citric acid? What the health benefits of all these additives? So this give me the health benefits. I want to know, do they heal like migraines? Do they heal headaches? Do they heal eczema? Do they heal PCOS? I want to know. I want this knowledge. Natural flavors heal PCOS. Oh my God, so cool. I'm gonna buy a whole jar of natural flavors. I'm gonna put on me because I want to heal. But it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. What really heal people is their whole foods, clean foods, and no chemical foods. So I mean, no industrial chemicals. Nothing should be in our foods. Nothing. Food must be clean as much as possible. And first thing, it's knowledge about their whole foods, about that it's the only way to be healthy. There is no any other way. And second thing, you need to believe that. If you believe that natural flavors are still okay, some portion of antibiotics is okay in your meat, some citric acid is okay in your dips from the store. I mean, it's your way, it's your style, it's your choice to believe in what doesn't work and what's gonna bring you to sickness sooner or later. It's just a matter of time.
Exactly. And there's all the protein brainwash talk, right? I even have a video for those of you who don't know about the protein lie. And at the same time, like knowing the protein lie, the fact that the more protein you have, it equals that you have a lot of fat, right? That's the thing that people don't understand. there's a lot of fat that's coming from the protein. At the same time, you can still heal if you eat protein, right? Because on the medical medium, there is nobody saying that you can have, meat and fish. There are certain specific types that you should better avoid, like pork, for example, lamb. That's not a good choice. But there are most of the rules on medical medium equal to a very personalized diet, right? Very, very personalized approach. Even myself, I've been like on almost 5 years on medical medium, and the first year and a half I was actually eating meat, and I was healing, right, in a way that is not damaging me, that it was in a healthiest possible way. And then it just dropped automatically. There's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of traps in the health world, a lot of problems. Every time I go on Instagram to get inspired by reels, I see all this. It's like traumatizing me to hear like all the people like, oh, well, like citric acid, oh, this is great for you. But anyway, going back to your story, because I know you have healed a lot, right? Can you tell like what happened after you implemented medical medium? What was like the wins that you have achieved?
So yes, I want to continue about my wins. So again, it was the eczema in my private spots. Then it was the PCOS and some blemishes I had all over all the time. Something here, 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 and I never had a clean face like consistently for like months or years. Something was always somewhere here, and I couldn't understand what is this. But what I realized, since medical medium gives so many tools, and I started using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I got my combination that really removed all the blemishes and all this type of acne, pimples on my face. So that was really amazing to me, because I want to be beautiful and healthy, like a nice looking woman. And what else I fixed? I think my biggest win is PCOS, because PCOS I healed within 1 year and 8 months. From the beginning of my medical medium journey, and been 5 years I have checked myself, do ultrasound, and there is nothing there, zero. And I also do ultrasound of my liver, of my gallbladder, so and all good. There is no any stones, there is no any polyps, there is no any cyst, there is nothing. It means healthy like by the book, the body inside. And thyroid is no issue whatsoever. So I also did ultrasound on my thyroid, also zero issue. So what I'm trying to say, that you're gonna heal. So you 100% you're gonna heal, but then you need to stabilize your results. You need to make sure that you don't go back, because if you go back, everything can come back easily. So so what I've done, so within the first 2 years, 3 to 2 years, I've done everything right for my body, and I became free of diseases. So there is no any diagnosis on me, zero. And I'm not being sick. I don't know COVID. I don't know what does it mean headaches. I don't know what does it mean like some sore in my throat. I don't know what does it mean. For 9 years, I've not been sick at all. I wake up every morning and I feel great, and I feel amazing, and I work out 5 times a week, and it's without animal products in my diet, without any oils. And so it means you can have a healthy hormonal system, you can have healthy reproductive system, and energy wise. So when you're on fully vegan or fully plant-based, but again, medical medium doesn't have any issues if you eat meat, if you eat fish. It's your choice. The only thing I would say from my standpoint, so some people trying to avoid meat and replace with fake meat things, and this is like even worse. So I would suggest never go for fake meat, for like Beyond Meat. It's GMO. It's proven. I mean, it's open information on the Google. So all fake meat is GMO. GMO is toxic for the body. And if you want to continue eating meat, you want to have this taste in your mouth, so it's welcome to eat meat. Just don't replace it with the fake meats. It's not going to help you to heal. It's not going to help you to feel better. You're going to be disappointed that you're trying to avoid animals, but then you gain more even problems with your health.
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, you also did the 369 group with me back in April when I was conducting the group. Share what was the experience. It was your first 369 advanced class, right? Did you like it? How it was overall? How did you feel before and after?
So I've done many 369s originals. So then when I saw Justina, she's doing all the time advanced 369, and I was so scared. Yes, even though I'm 7 years on medical medium, but still I wasn't sure if I'm not gonna die from hunger on advanced 369. And my point, my main fear was I cannot handle raw diet. But I saw Justina doing this 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. I'm thinking, okay, she's alive. Okay, I'm gonna try too. And when she said I'm gonna do group 369 advanced, I said, okay, I'm jumping in. Show me how not to die on raw 369. And I came there. Justina prepared so well, organized so well. It was the chat where we could talk to her. She also recorded videos, educational videos, short ones, where you can understand what you're doing, how you're doing, what you're not doing. So she was always supporting through all these 9 days, plus the day when we got off 369. So she was always helping us, guiding us how to do it right, how to interpret the symptoms that you facing while 369, because we all understand we are dealing with toxins, with chemicals, so with the viruses, and sometimes the reactions cannot be predictable. And of course, it's very important to have someone who understands how to interpret these reactions and calm you down so you're not dying. Everything is good. It's just the way how your body cleansing. So before 369 advanced version, I had fear I'm gonna be so hungry on raw food. But then after I realized it was just a fear, which is not true. So it means my illusion, it's my trap. And I'm happy I went over this trap and tried 369 advanced version with Justina, because now I'm completely free of fears, free of fears of raw food.
Amazing. Did you find it more comforting to do it in a group rather than doing it alone? Because I know there's a lot of people who are doing alone 369s, and that's amazing. But I think there's something special when you do it in a group setting, right? When there's other people sharing their problems, sharing their symptoms, detox symptoms, like all of this. Did you find it more comforting?
Of course, my first 12 rounds of 369 original ones, I did with group. I gathered people together. So I had big groups, sometimes like 10 people, sometimes 20, sometimes 100 people, 150 people sometimes. Yes. So I got all of them together, and we were on the same boat, because I was so scared to do by myself. Because when you're alone, you're suffering alone. I mean, it's not cool. When you're suffering with 100 people together, or with 20 people, or with your friends, like 3 people, it doesn't matter. So it's, it feels better. It feels better to suffer together. But I'm calling suffer, but it's not suffering, but healing and this fun thing, because it's very different from all our lifestyles from other people. So it means it's cool to be together with someone on the same page. We often live with people who don't support us, but online we can find really cool friends, cool people who understand what we're doing, and they don't ask extra questions which don't matter. So it's nice to be in the surrounding by people who understand you and what you're doing. They are not scared about protein, about fat. They're doing cleansing and healing and recovering together with you on the same page. That's why I really think that only group should be organized for doing 369, because it's really hard on your own without any support from outside and inside. And especially if you're the beginner, oh my God. So at least first half a year, you gotta do with help of someone who gathering people together, I think, who has community. It really helps. It helps you to be motivated. It helps you to be focused. It helps you to get the results more stable, and like a really hard results, like hard in terms of visible results.
Yes, I agree. I thank you for sharing, because that was also my experience when I was doing it in a group setting. I was also feeling supported. I could ask any questions, that you're not alone. And if you have any issues or problems that are rising while you are doing it, you can always chat about it and see like, okay, how other people are resolving this problem and how you can resolve it ASAP, and instead of waiting for the next round when maybe this detox symptom will pass or whatever. So it's like saving time, right? And saving your like having a better experience, right? Of because it's a liver cleanse. It's also not only physically where you are removing the toxins, you're also upgrading yourself spiritually, right? When you are surrounded by the right people, when this is happening, I think it's like a double upgrade. So would you recommend others to join my 369 groups in the future? And overall, do you recommend, I know you do recommend medical medium lifestyle, but
No, guys, I don't recommend. Don't even try. You're gonna be so healthy, energetic, and extremely happy. Don't do it. You don't need this. Suffer, continue suffering. Because I know you hesitate and you're still not sure about should you trust medical medium information or science and research.
Yeah, exactly. Last question. Why do you choose medical medium over any other diet? For example, there's so many, like keto, there's like other things.
Because I wanna live healthy lifestyle. I don't wanna die soon. I'm not planning to die, you know. I really have brain. I have intuition. I have my body speaking to me. My intuition speaking to me, and my spirit speaking to me. You know, I like it. To me, it makes sense. I don't need to be convinced in something that makes sense to me. And a medical medium makes sense to me, makes big sense to me, huge sense to me, without any science and research. It's just my opinion, because again, I got the results and I'm healthy and I'm happy. I live free life from sickness and medicine, and I'm proud of this. And this understanding and feeling this, it's more than science and research. I don't need anyone to prove me if medical medium works. I have proof. I'm a proof here. I'm sitting here and I'm happy where I am. And I don't need anyone else to prove me or convince me, something else. And plus, of course, on the question, do I recommend the 369 with you in the future for people who are going to watch this video? Of course, I do. Of course, I recommend, because it's very much easier and much more pleasant to share your wins and losses together with someone who's going to support and understand you. So that's why Justina, it's a great mentor on English speaking community. And I don't know why would you hesitate. So just try to do it once as a group, in a group setting. You will understand the difference when you do it alone and when you do it with someone else who gonna guide you and take your hand and go through with you to all your symptoms, all your questions, and all your misunderstandings. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Thank you so much, Anya. Really appreciate your feedback. It was a pleasure to speak to you today. I think people will enjoy listening. And for those who maybe have lost hope in healing, for those of you who maybe think that you can't heal, that there is no way out, there is no light at the end of the tunnel, just know there is light at the end of the tunnel. We are living proof, because I healed like over 30 chronic symptoms and conditions, right? You also healed so many symptoms and conditions, and everyone who is implementing this lifestyle correctly, that's a very important thing. You have to implement it correctly, because many people are also making mistakes and they're very slow in their healing because they're not doing things in a way that it's how it should be done, right? So if you're doing it in the best way possible, healing is inevitable. If you are hopeless, know that you should be hopeful and you can heal. That's my message of this video. And thank you again, Anya. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Thank you, Justina. Have a good day. Bye-bye.